Good morning and a very warm welcome to Oulton Park on a slightly misty, cloudy October morning for this, the latest event organised by the 750 Motor Club in 2021 and brought to you by Alpha Live. It's a great day's racing in prospect on the full international circuit, 4.3 kilometres, the best part of 3 miles, 17 turns and lots of elevation change, of course, around this fantastic Cheshire Parkland circuit. The Mazda to hand over to John Munro. I believe the 777 car is going to be a non-starter on the outside of row 19. Row 20 is going to be 144 Sarah Hobson and 481 Edward Christie, and rounding out the field. Isn't it? He's got himself ahead of Roan Lundy. Then you've got Andy Bailey's Class B car coming through from the back of the grid, but some real great battles. Driver and Venables haven't made much more progress. Machine, Roan Lundy, so that won't be too much of a problem. You've got the 3 of the Mazdas together there as well, I notice. The Mazdas of Darren Kell. Oulton Park as well, perhaps some tuition, perhaps from John Langridge, his co-driver, and he's had a great season, but perhaps this car that Roan Lundy, he's going for 3rd up the inside of Graham Kelly, and he touches Graham Kelly into a slide. And then drives on the back, and now has very much damaged his own car as well as the car of Graham Kelly, which means the Mazdas, I think, might be battling for 3rd in a moment. They may well be, because yes, that was a little bit messy, wasn't it? Oh, and there's a lot of damage on the London, more damage than you might have expected actually. It looks like it's going to put both of them out of the race, because Kelly's going very slowly. He might be able to limp back to the pits, but that Lundy car, that looks a little bit terminal to me. It's stopped down there on the island hairpin, and there's fluid pouring from underneath. Car as the rest of the field flow across the line, so it's Swift from Parkin, from Hayler, from Cheetham, from Caswell, and then Grice, who had a slow last lap, who's in 6th position. Yeah, so he's down here right underneath us, I think.
So is it Scott Parkin that did not come in?
I don't think he did.
Right.
I think he's still out there. That's the 144 car, which is the Sarah Hobson Toyota Celica. So she's making her stop. And yes, as you can see, a very busy pit lane all of a sudden. This car, which is now going to be Brad Kaler, but it's pretty chaotic down there in the pit lane. But everything being done as safely as it possibly can be.
Safety car is at Lodge. Through Island Bend, including Andy Schull. So that car's
safety car boards and safety car lights are out, as we thought, Josh. A third safety car for this race, and we're only just over an hour in.
So this is where the Parkins and Steve Hewson and so on could, well, safety car in.
Yes, it is. So green flag is waved. Still, Scott Parkins stays out there, and is going to be sort of the first car on track by the time they get to Oulton Park because they pass the Sarah Hobson car. Yeah, I think both of them have, haven't they, on both sides, bizarrely.
Shouldn't have been too much of a drama. Oh dear, that's interesting. Brad Kaler got up the curb, going up Deers Leap, which I don't think is the nicest curb to be using in the world.
He's through. No, he's got ahead by the time they get to Druids, ahead of the 49 car of...
last time, 154.9. So he's going.
No umbrellas up, no cagoons being put on. Seconds, something like that.
Here's the Class C leaders into shots. There's Jonathan Packer in the Honda, and then the two Mazdas behind are Chris Webster and John Munro. So not a couple of podiums, but this is looking pretty good as they head up Clay Hill. There's the class leader, Jonathan Packer, who's not had the season we expected from him after he did so well in the final round last year.
Yeah, it was Donington, wasn't it? Yeah. The December meeting where he sort of really shone, didn't he? We thought, oh, he's going to be one to watch this season, but it's not necessarily proved to be the case. Andy Robe has been in, I think, to serve a penalty and gone back out again, 29, but not one of the overall contenders.
So there's Monroe chasing after Chris Webster. They climb over Deers Leap then to complete another lap in the race.
Yeah, Packer is going to have, what, a couple of seconds over the other cars in that battle, I think.
That gap's gone out. Scott Parkinson's completed another lap, by the way, so he's not coming in still.
The battle for second and him is 59 John Munro, former Mazda Racing champion stick. back out into the race.
Luke Handley is now 52 seconds behind Paul Ivans, was 5 seconds quicker off was talking about, and making sure they've got enough fuel for the end.
Yes.
Get as much fuel in as they would have wanted.
Yeah.
Only 5 litres, I think.
Was battling for position within Class C. And yeah, actually the lap times on the previous lap, it was Tidmont, that it was Webster that was 8/10 faster, but it's so that's
Was half a minute behind these two.
yes, I do remember that.
He's less than half of that now.
I was going to say it wasn't that long ago either that we were saying that.
He's 14 seconds back for that is third place, then, isn't it, within the class?
24 minutes of the race still remaining. That's right. But it's been it's served them pretty well, hasn't it, over the past couple of seasons or so. There is that 144 car, Sarah Hobson, who really enjoys the longer races and looking forward to racing at her home circuit. She's not been racing for that long, only a couple of seasons. And there she is, just behind on the road, behind the 481 car of Edward Christie.
In Class C, Ian, Jonathan, that's interesting to see how high up he can get.